Look at that. It's a lovely storm. Oh, look at that. I love a good rainstorm. I really do love a good rainstorm. These are the types of days where you just sit down and watch a good ghost film or a good ghost documentary or good ghost story on YouTube where people are telling their experiences. And yeah, so I'll tell you what happened. Why it's raining, this will bring a nice atmosphere for you. What happened is last Saturday I nipped out to Asda, and when I got back on the street, why it stopped. When I got back on the street, oh, it was so weird. It was like I heard my alarm go off, and my smoke alarm. So I dashed in, and there was nothing. No smoke, no nothing. So it's only a short story, because I've got another one to tell you as well, but that'll be for another day. So I rang the maintenance guys. They came out, found nothing wrong with it. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a previous video a few days ago, but I think I just kept it short. But anyway, she came out, found nothing wrong with it, and disconnected it. And he said, I'll put you a new one on, because that one is old anyway, he said. So, but I must emphasise, he did find nothing wrong with it whatsoever. So anyway, put the new one on in a new spot. He went, and then about 20 minutes, half an hour later, I heard this plop. Made me jump. And on the hallway, there it was, facing upwards, was the new smoke alarm on the floor. It completely came off the ceiling. Well, by this time I was getting so fed up. So got him out again, and by this time he was scratching his head. He was so puzzled, because he said that I just don't understand it. So anyway, he put it on again. He said I bolted it with some extra screws and everything. He said this time it's going nowhere. And yeah, so he put it on, and up to now it stayed intact. So again, he was baffled, because no fixtures came off with it or anything. It's just like someone just lifted it off and flung it on the floor. So, oh gosh. So anyway, I might as well tell you the next story now, get it out of the way, because it's connected. So anyway, after he'd went, I got a text and from my sister-in-law, my late husband's sister. And she's freaked out, because she said at the same time, around the same time as my alarm was going off. This is what's really freaky. Then, well, the alarm that was, the first alarm that was, that they disconnected, not the new one. She texted me, she said, because she doesn't know what to make of it. She was really freaked out. She was having a lie-in, and she heard my husband shout her name, and oh gosh, it was so scary. So she looked, and her bedroom door was open, because she leaves the bedroom door open, I'm assuming, so a dog comes and goes. And as she looked towards the door where the sound came from, she saw him peep his head round the door. And that's the first time she's seen him. And I thought, oh my God. And I said, what time was this? And she told me. I thought, oh my God. So anyway, so for the rest of the day, she'd be texting me on and off, and she'd be, well, because she's making scrubs, you know, for the NHS. And so on and off, it was things were happening. She was listening to some music on her Alexa or whatever, and her Alexa kept going off, and especially when she was playing Elvis songs, as you know. Well, I don't know if you know, but my little husband was a big Elvis fan, and it kept stopping. It stopped particularly as the song "In the Ghetto." I thought, oh gosh, that is so freaky. So we don't know what to make of that, guys. I just don't know what to make of it. But going back to my situation, it was just so freaky with the alarm, so freaky. So I hope you enjoyed that little paranormal, well, I don't know if it's paranormal. You see with me, I'm a realistic person. So I have this saying that 99% of the cases can be explained. If things go missing, where you probably put them in that place and forgot about it instead of putting them in the normal place, like a knife in the fridge, etc., and the milk in the kitchen drawer, you know, the type thing. But it's that other 1% that you can't explain, and you ruled everything out. That's the one that you have to be careful and think, oh, there was something going on here. Now with the alarm, now that I've calmed down a bit and it's been a week, I'm tending to think, well, again, my realistic head comes on thinking, could it have been old, and could the engineer miss something and it was faulty? But he checked it, he thoroughly checked it, and he disconnected it, obviously, because he wanted to put a new one on. But he said he did the test on the actual wiring. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. There was no smoke to set it off. So it's just something I'll have to put it down to one of those things. I'll never know. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you like that little story, and I hope it gives you a bit of the atmosphere of the rain. I think it was just the right time to tell you guys because of the rain. Look at that. That beautiful. Lovely. I'm definitely, now that lockdown's eased off and it's nearly over, I'm definitely going to, I'll just finish off with this bit now. Like I said, I know I said recently, and I'm still doing that. You know that house I mentioned down the road from me? It's been boarded up for a long time, and it looks like the Addams family house. I believe they're turning it into a care home. How ironic. But anyway, I'm still planning that I'm going to get a lift down there, even though I could walk down there, but I'll get a lift and I'll just sit in the car and just film from the car, zoom in, so you can get a bit of what it looks like. So that is still definitely on my list, guys. And if anyone likes me to do a video like going through the cemeteries, because my parents are buried in the local cemetery, and it's got some really nice history there. I could do that in the nice warm weather as well, so gives you something else to watch as well, guys. So anyway, we'll leave that as there, and now that lockdown's going to be over with, I'm going to try and get everything back to normal now, back to doing what I usually do, pet hauls, stuff like that, care videos. So yeah, see you later. Bye, Rain.